Muy buenas gente, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos a mi canal, acá en un nuevo episodio de Call of Cthulhu. Y como estamos aquí, pues donde lo dejamos, capítulo 2, el puerto de Darkwater. Vamos a empezar este capítulo y a ver qué es el lugar donde tenemos que ir a investigar el almacén donde supuestamente se nos envió el cuadro de la pintora, la señora Hawkins. Y nada, a ver lo que nos adentra. Así que vamos para allá. ¿Qué más deciros? Vamos a adentrarnos en la locura. Cuidado, tenemos cinemática, atención. Todo neblinoso. Estoy hablando un poco más flojo de lo normal porque son las 2 de la mañana y está todo el mundo durmiendo, así que vamos a intentar hacerlo lo más suave posible. Ahí tenemos la intro al juego. ¿Estoy alucinando o tiene una cicatriz ahí que le cruza media cara?
We're almost there.
La isla de Darkwater. Call of Cthulhu. Yo lo llamaría Cthulhu, pero Cthulhu. Pero es que no hay una T. Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Es que no sé cómo se pronuncia esa palabra, por Dios. Seiya. Un barco ballenero. O por lo menos el naufragio de un barco ballenero.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Ese cigarrico sin humo.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain.
Perdón por la tos, pero es que
What wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
está chungo durante un tiempo y esto es la resaca de la... Como todos los años me pasa.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Dios.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Vale.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ok. Hablar con Fitzroy. Ir al bar y hablar con Bradley. Vale. Vaya moñas y vaya moñas. ¿Cómo que la policía? ¿Qué pasaba aquí?
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
Es una horca como Dios
You'll pay
manda.
for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
These wounds.
Vale.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Vamos a preguntar por el almacén 36.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster. You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way to
You're
treat
not
an
sailors.
omen.
Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Sabía yo que si cogía esa respuesta a lo
Don't put
mejor
that
me
beast
perdía la
back in
temada.
the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. He's gonna get us in trouble. Something real
No me
bad.
dejan pasar.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Me imagino qué criatura habrá sido, pero...
That's no way to treat an
Es
omen.
que supuestamente este juego está basado en el juego de mesa.
Gonna get us in trouble.
Juego de mesa que yo desconozco cuál es, porque aparte de las mansiones de la locura... ¿Es la mansión de la locura? ¿El juego de mesa de rol? No me acuerdo. Vale, pues vamos al bar. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Habrá algo por aquí? Y este muchachote de aquí, ¿querrá hablar conmigo? No. Y tú tampoco. Y tú tampoco. Vale, pues nadie quiere hablar. Y a ver qué hay aquí dentro. Un barecito así de mala muerte. Vamos a ver. Marcando territorio. Ahí está. Es bueno el detalle ese. Todos con la cara quemada de la sal y...
Hey, be careful.
¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Se me ha derramado la cerveza. ¿Y esa muchacha? Ese sí que tira
Let's
humo,
get
¿eh?
him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Lo
Pure
siento.
instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Vamos a ver. Supongo que todas las que son entre paréntesis serán opcionales. Venga, vamos a romper el hielo.
The stranded
preguntándole-
whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
¿Cómo sabía que estamos hablando de Sara? Yo no le he dicho nada. Bueno.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Hombre, dicen que los borrachos y los niños son los que siempre dicen la verdad, ¿no?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Mhm.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Vale. Marcharse.
That'll be all for now.
Hablar con Fitzroy. Pero me interesa hablar con esta muchacha de aquí.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Vale. Tía duda.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The
One of the miraculous catch. Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Aquí está el recorte.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Pesca milagrosa. El Escila regresa a puerto para salvar Darkwater del hambre. Habíamos perdido la esperanza de la tripulación del Escila, de lo que queda de ella retornó al puerto de Darkwater la tarde del martes. Los lugareños acudieron a la carrera a los muelles para dar la bienvenida al último aviador de la isla y quedan estupefactos al contemplar la asombrosa captura que la valiente embarcación traía a bordo. El cetáceo, superior en tamaño incluso a las formidables ballenas sentadas, llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar en parte por las bordas, lo que explica perfectamente el apelativo que se le conoce, la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre su peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de criatura, inigualables por su calidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitiría alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater y poner fin a la hambruna que padecía la isla. Almacén alquiler. El señor Max pone en su almacén en alquiler a partir de junio para actividades pesqueras, como taller o espacio de almacenaje. Los interesados pueden ponerse en contacto con él a través de su periódico favorito o ir a visitarlo en los muelles. La especial La Ballena Varada. Para celebrar el regreso a la casa de nuestro valiente ballenero, todo el personal de La Ballena Varada se invita a una degustación excepcional y totalmente gratuita. Vengan con sus familias y amigos a probar la deliciosa carne de la pesca milagrosa. Todos los asistentes se llevarán además una botella de aceite, así que no lo duden.
And the doctor, what did he say? He laughed. My God.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
¿Has visto la mano como de cicatrices y de marcas?
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Fitzroy, vale, parece que solo nos queda eso por hacer.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
$68. Vale. Vamos a hablar con el capataz. ¿Esto qué es? Un barco.
The Scylla.
El Escila.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Nos metemos aquí como si no pasara nada, tío. No te dirá nada. El aprendizaje de la medicina, volumen 2. Este segundo volumen es una guía sobre ética y buenas prácticas para personal médico. Vale. Hemos aprendido algo más. A ver. Tenemos un punto. Habilidades. Darkwater. Isleños. Isla Darkwater, puerto de Darkwater. Y el bar, la ballena varada. Y la brasa Hawkins. Y la pesca milagrosa. Vamos a hablar con este señor, pues vamos a el Fitzroy.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Tal Cat. Capitán, los términos de nuestro acuerdo están bien claros. Mantener a sus hombres bajo control. Provocarnos es un lujo, no puede usted permitirse. No hace falta que responda este mensaje. Limítese a apagar a su portador. Una gotera. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Esto es.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Solo unas pocas fechas son legibles aún. 1890 a 1907 y una última medio borrada. El resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tendría interés en ocultar esta información? ¿Quién estaría interesado? Joder, qué susto me ha dado, tío.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
¿Qué habrá aquí arriba? Un arpón.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Y una bota de palo. Un hombre que se parece al Capitán Fitzroy, aunque pone fotografía del Capitán Fitzroy.
What a macabre souvenir.
La pata de palo.
What a macabre souvenir.
Por aquí.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of shipowners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Otro punto. Vámonos. Vale, el almacén está allá. Mucho marinero. Ya puedo pasar. Antes no me dejaban. Eso porque se están llevando...
You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign.
These wounds.
You can't
That's no
understand.
way to
You're not
treat an omen.
sailors.
Joder, macho, es que no vais a decir nada más que eso. Se supone que tiene que ser este almacén. Y este payo es...
Where do you think you're going?
Agente Andrews.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Porque estoy participando
Who's
en el
asking the
caso.
questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
Silas.
He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Vale. Y como entramos al almacén...
Tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have
Who's this guy?
no idea. You better keep it shut.
Boy, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Vale, parece que cuando me acerco no habla. Así que vamos a mirar por aquí.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want
Cat,
to end
otra
up
vez.
with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
¿La cat esa será la para allá al bar? La entrada principal por el almacén. No me dejan pasar por aquí. Estos dos caballeros, hay uno
You
que
live
habla
here?
con él.
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island.
¿Qué pasaba aquí? No sé qué ha pasado, pero ha saltado la grabación. Bueno, menos mal que se ha quedado justo aquí. ¿Quién es
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
¿Quiénes son esos tipos que montan
The
guardia?
2 guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
¿Quién es Cata? Venga.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Si no puedo pasar por ahí. Y por aquí. No sé si podré entrar. Lo único que me queda es hablar con ellos. Cansinos que son, ¿eh? Por aquí hay un camino. Aquí hay otro día la entrada.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Entrar en el almacén. Encontrar objetos escondidos. La habilidad percepción te permite detectar objetos escondidos cerca de ti cuando... Supongo que se va rellenando la barrera, ¿no?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
El cabrestante está aquí, la galleta está aquí. Tengo que subir arriba. Por la escalera, ok. Algo más que tenga que ver por aquí.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Vale. Ahí hay una pieza. Que seguro que es esa. Ahí hay otra pieza ya. Ajá. Esta palanca activa un mecanismo. Vale.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Okidoki. No sé si habrá algo más por ahí escondido.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Vamos a ver si con esto nos sobra para poder levantar la trampilla. Ya, ¿por qué no puedo subir esto? ¿Falta algo más? Falta algo más. Tienen que ser piedras de... Algo me falta. No sé exactamente lo que es, pero algo me falta. Tío, como se atraviesa a las 2 de la mañana y estoy acostumbrado a madrugar tanto, ¿eh? Uf. ¿Qué es esto? Ahí está.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Aún me falta algo más. Ajá.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Vale, ya está todo. Ahora sí.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Vale. Esto tiene pinta de ser muy venenoso, ¿no?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Pues tal como estamos tosiendo, compadre. Me temo que sí. Tío, es que no me salga ningún bicho, ninguna cosa rara en el agua, tío, que me acojono vivo. ¿Qué cojones es eso, tío? Mira que lo estaba pensando, ¿eh? Me cago en la hostia, puta. Una puta alga. Vale, se acabó. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Partida guardada. Se veía venir, se veía venir. Vale, ya me he espabilado. Pues alas, aquí se queda la gente. Vamos a dejarlo aquí, así que muchas gracias por ver el vídeo como siempre. Dale a like si os ha gustado y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Me cago en 10, que susto me ha dado, tío. Vale, ala. tía. Que nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo, gente. Y como siempre, sed buenos. Adiós. Repito. Adiós.